guys, welcome back to another video of me, Ross-rfx. Today we're looking at the US dollar to the Swiss franc. We have run down within our bullish range, creating bearish price action. We took out an SP right here, which is part of this structural move overall here. We can see this has a nice impulsive shift to the downside. We have said within here, this is our open window. We are now looking for entry within here, and you can see that we have just taken our SP on our smaller time frame structure movement here, so our trade is now running. Now we will post a picture of this to show you our entry. So right here you can see the order. This is on a MyFundedFX account. We do have a small spread here on this pair. Again, it's nothing too crazy, but you can see entering at the point that we show you right here, with our stop loss in the same relative area. So we're just going to expect this now to run up through these highs. Our short-term target is right here. We have another target right here that we're going to go break even on. Ultimately, we just need to let this run. If it runs the TP, brilliant. If it comes back on us, so be it. We are executing based off a systematic rule set. Now in this video, guys, I'm not going to do too much in-depth explanation, as if you haven't already picked up this system by watching our other pairs, then I recommend going and watching that from the videos we've already put out. But we're going to let this run and we'll leave you guys to view exactly what happens here on this. So our target here, guys, is the swing high and ultimately the higher point above that we have highlighted prior to this range being created. It's a higher time frame target that we have for this pair. Remember that these overall entries are backed by the higher time frame bias that we've already established, so using them in a systematic way is essential. So this is the point your trade is getting secured. We're now looking for our next target high, which is where we're going to start taking partials. If the RR was a little bit higher on this, we would partial out now just to secure a bit of profit, but it is what it is. Each situation is different, and for this we'd rather see a little bit of a higher run before we start cutting down our position, just to maximize the RR for this trade. Context here, this is our position now protected. See right here, stop is just above this candle high here. We're protected with enough space to cover the commissions, and we just let this run now. If it comes back on us and we don't get to the partial point, then so be it. Ultimately though, we are going to stick to our rule set as we always do. So we have just hit our first partial right there. I will show you the partial position on your screen in a couple of seconds. There is the first partials. There's our secured position as we showed you earlier. Now I'm going to let this run higher. We can start looking at targets above. Now the next target for us is going to be around here. Now we're not going to look to take any more of our position here. We are only going to look to bring our stop slightly higher so that we are technically securing positions without reducing our overall position size. After that, we are only going to look to partial it around 50% TP and right up here at the top at the buy side origin. So for now, guys, there's nothing more to do with this except for let it run. If it decides to come back to us, we've partialed out, we followed our trading plan, and ultimately we're doing exactly what we should be doing in the market, which is systematically making our way through the price action and executing based off of the rules that we have already established being met. Okay guys, it's about that time. We've just hit around 50% of our overall target here on USDCHF. We're going to take some more partials now, and we'll show you the MetaTrader statement so you can reference off of that if you want to. There she is, our second partials. We're now looking for buy side origin to be hit. Alright guys, so we're going to move our stop into a little bit more profit here. We're putting our stop below our last major low, which puts it around here on the 1 minute. So you see it here. Stop's about here now. I'll show you again on the MetaTrader. It's under the low here. We're going to let that run. So guys, let's just recap this overall trade. Remember, this is a system that is taught on this channel publicly. It's not a private mentorship system. It's as simple as it gets in terms of structural narrative and understanding the directional bias of price action. You have your swing highs and lows, swing low, swing high. So points within the 5-minute major order flow where price has been manipulated from one direction to another. This gives you your higher time frame range. We wait for price to displace liquidity within the range. Take our SP. Again, if you don't understand what an SP is, go and watch the previous videos that we have posted about this system. You then wait for price within that window of opportunity to supply the same move, which is liquidity build with an SP high being taken. When it's taken, you can either wait for a pullback within your smaller time frame move, or you can enter at the point of it being taken. The choice is yours. Ultimately, knowing your higher time frame bias and directional bias is going to be the main element that is going to allow you to secure either longer term profits or get in and out of a trade over a shorter period of time. But guys, that is pretty much all there is to say on this position here. We're looking for this to run to the buy side origin, and we're going to take majority of our position out at buy side. We are going to cut the recording here as we don't want this video to be too long of just price action. We're not going to go super detailed as well like we explained. If you want to learn this and be in our live streams with us while we're walking you through this price action, then make sure you hit that Discord link down below, and we will see you hopefully in the next live session. If you have enjoyed this video, guys, hit that like button, drop us a comment down below, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.